Are they all rolling?
3, 2, 1.
Sorry.
I think they should definitely be in.
This fucking guy.
So welcome to our new format, a video podcast that we call the Deadbeat Show, tentatively named. Why do we call it that?
Well, obviously because our first collab watch that we designed was a Deadbeat complication.
And
we
the
are
fact that we are
Deadbeats.
Deadbeats, yep.
Exactly. But we can always change.
Yep.
So if you have any suggestion, let us know in the comment.
So before we start, maybe we should introduce ourselves. So I'm Jonathan Chan. I've been collecting watches for 6 years because of this loser over here. And stereotypical Asian, so I work in finance.
And I'm Carlos, also work in finance, colleague of his. I'm basically nobody, I like watches, and he got me into watches.
And I'm Halbert. Well, I work in insurance and I've been collecting watches for 15 years. This feels like a sort of AA meeting
Why?
for watches, you know?
Stay strong, brother.
Yes, stay strong. Yes, let's all clap. Thank you for sharing.
I'm two days sober. I have not bought a new watch in 2 days. So we're doing a new format, right? Deadbeat Show in a video podcast format. Why are we doing that?
I don't really know.
For me, it's just more fun to do it.
I think it just feels a bit more authentic because there's no filter, there's no script, and you can just really chat shit as much as you want. So
we'll talk about watch news, I guess. What's happening in the watch world?
New releases, any gossip.
Yeah.
Any gossip.
Any fracas in Geneva.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Okay.
So maybe we should talk a little bit about the Horology Club briefly, for those of you who don't know who we are.
Yeah. So we, the three of us, are the co-founders of the Horology Club, and our club started around 3.5 years ago in September 2021.
Yep. But to fully understand why we founded the club, you have to know about one watch, which is this watch.
The Deadbeat watch.
Yeah. So obviously, besides from doing events and content, we also design watches with brands to make special limited editions. We'll talk more about that in future episodes, but briefly, that's what we do. We do events for our members, for our community, content, as well as design special limited editions.
So I think there's close to 1,000 people in our club now.
Yep.
No idea why they all joined, but yeah.
Across Europe, based in Amsterdam, and a chapter in Malaysia.
Yeah, we started in Hong Kong, right? We started in Hong Kong, and it's still where the majority of our community is, around 800 people in Hong Kong.
But there's a reason we didn't call ourselves Hong Kong Watch Club.
Yeah.
It's global.
Yeah. We want to go big or go home.
Exactly. And it's a good thing we didn't go with Horological Club, because that would be a mouthful.
Yep, although that domain was free, we spent an extra $2,000 buying the Horology Club domain from GoDaddy.com.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yeah, it's been what 3.5 years now.
It's been pretty fun.
I think so.
But definitely with some challenges.
Yeah. Well, why don't we? For me, I want to talk about what I've been really happy with. I think I've really enjoyed meeting friends and having an excuse to
destroy their watches.
Basically, yes. but just on a serious note, but just like hanging out, right? Like, because I don't know, when you get to a certain age, everyone's busy with work and life, and
it's hard to make friends as adults,
exactly.
Right? And having watches is sort of
something
in common.
You have this common disease.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone said it's a lubricant of friendship or something.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah. Okay.
Social lubricant.
Social lubricant.
I think the print is it's on there on the wall in my room.
And what else? Like, I mean, the collabs have been really good.
Yeah.
I'm really happy.
I really enjoyed the process of
designing
making
a watch,
the collabs.
And I mean, obviously, as you guys know, we submit 10 designs, and 9 of them brands come back and say fuck off. So when it finally does happen,
extra special.
It's extra special, yeah.
I've also really enjoyed just going to Switzerland, meeting watchmakers.
Yep.
Like that way you get to learn more about the watchmaking process and what's happening behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
And also going as a group of friends, right? It's not just about the watch, but the full experience, having fondue, taking a stroll in the park, Stuff like that.
Yeah, you just love hanging out with dudes and eating each other's cheese.
Yeah, you can say that.
But what about the challenges? Obviously, like we've gone through a lot of good times, but what have you guys found?
So I think the main problem is time management.
Yes, it's a personal thing though.
Yeah, definitely takes a
So
lot
we
of time.
all have quite busy lives, and this is something on top, you know.
You have 2 girls.
Yeah,
I have a girl myself.
you have 2 dogs.
You have 2 dogs.
We have busy jobs.
Yep.
Yeah,
What else? So I think when we first started THC, right, there weren't any sort of big watch communities in Hong Kong.
and now there's almost like every other week there's a new one.
Yeah. So it's good though because it's bringing more people in. It's sort of widening the watch collecting community.
I think
in
it's great.
general.
I mean, everyone seems to think that running a watch club is like the best thing since sliced bread, and everyone wants to do it. And so the reason we started THC was really because there wasn't someone doing it. So I would love for someone to do it, so I can just attend and don't need to organize. So please feel free and go ahead.
Where would you guys want to expand to next though? I'm thinking US could be a good one.
Wow, once the terror situation is over, you
It's
know.
all about finding the right people to help us manage the relationship over there.
The hardest
right?
thing is the find the people who you can represent us who have the same energy.
And also has no life so that they can manage a watch club as well.
Yeah, or just be passionate enough because it takes up so much time and just don't really get anything out of it except the enjoyment of running it.
That's true.
Basically looking for cheap labor.
Yeah, exactly.
A
So
passionate, cheap labor.
yeah, if you guys know anyone in anywhere in the world that a watch club isn't really present and you're silly like us and want to do it, then yeah, join the team.
Join the Deadbeats.
Yeah, join
Yeah.
the Deadbeats.
So you guys got anything else to talk about?
Nope, I've ran out of stuff to say.
Yeah. Should we just end this episode then?
Okay, cut.